Alright guys, GPLHOW2B. This one we're looking at a different source file. This one has Sprite source on it. And Sprite source is a smaller file, but we're going to do another demo. It's pretty much the same thing, but I've included some other things in the package. GPL loader and GPL disassembler. Also the documents for the assembler and for the linker are included in this package. So it'll get slightly bigger each time. Now we're going to go to the source. We're going to put in our Sprite source, disk 1. Everything's on disk 1. Our object file, Sprite object. Our list file, Sprite list. And then our options are L, C, S, F, P, F, as they were in the first one. And we're assembling it now. You can see it's much smaller because it doesn't take up much space. And it has it much quicker too. So that's the list file, and then we're going to go to our linker like we normally do. Go to disk 1, and we're going to load the EA3 file link. Utility has to be there on disk 1 too for it to work. And we go to our link. Now we're going to link the file. Okay, we're going to go to the linker. Now that we're at the linker, load it up here in a second. Okay, load our link file. We're going to put in our Sprite object, which is the object we created with the assembler. And then we're going to put in a Sprite name, which is the program name we're going to create. And then CG3, same as last time. And it's linked. Go back to the title screen very quickly. Go back into the assembler. We'll go back to disk 1. Directory for it. Okay, now we're going to go down to our two files that we created. We created two programs. We created Sprite and SPRITEs. So what we're going to do now is go down there and we're going to load those because they're basically EA5 programs. And then still go back to the title screen and we can run the program. Okay, here we go. And here's the Sprite program. Bang. Okay, what it does is it's written by Write Data, the guys that wrote the GPL Assembler and the linker. And basically what it is just write data, words, on the screen. You press any key and it'll start the motion for the sprites to move. It's a pretty simple program. It's pretty easy to do. You could write an extended basic one pretty easily too. The main thing this does is this shows you how easy it is to write in GPL. It's a simple demo. You can screw around with the Classic 99 and increase the speed, make the sprites move faster for the heck of it, or slow them down. Classic has that ability, so it makes it a lot of fun to use Classic. They didn't use transparent on this, so apparently the sprites cover each other up if you look carefully. You can see them doing that. Now, I have a little surprise for you after this. We're going to go to the next thing we're going to do is going to go to the GPL Disassembler to show you what it can do. Alright, now we're at the GPL Disassembler. And this little package, what it does is it allows you to disassemble in different formats. It has a lot of features. It's EA3, so you just type in the word start after you go to the EA3. And when it fires up here, it's just tons and tons of commands to roll through. You can list in hex, or you can list in GPL commands, or ASCII. You can go back and forth on everything. And it's very, very quick, as you can see. For something that reads GROM, it screams along pretty fast. And it'll disassemble the entire computer if you want to in GROM. And it'll disassemble from ROM, RAM, or GRAM. Okay, now we've gone to FunnelWeb. What we're going to do is we're going to change the Sprite source file from C000 to 2000. We're going to load this file at the area where TI Basic is. Now, you can do this in Classic 99 or in PC 99 In emulators, it's easy to do. The only problem is you have to, in Classic 99, you have to go to the top where it says, so what I'm doing right now is I'm going to assemble the file because I have to reassemble it to create a new object because I changed the address in it. So I'm assembling it now. What you're going to have to do here shortly, when it gets done here, there it is. Okay, we're going to use a GPL loader. Now the GPL loader will load it into GROM. The problem is you have to turn on the GROM, and that is at the top where you go to Classic 99 Options, GRAM, and then at 2000 check it. So you're going to put in Sprite Object in the GPL loader once you run the program, and then you're going to do that with the GROM up there to make sure that it can load in that area. Otherwise it'll crash and just turn a red screen because it says it can't talk to it. And look at that. Bang. One for sprites. It's not messed up. So now all we have to do now is just hit 1 for sprites, and we can see the demo running from where the TI basic area is. Now the cool thing about this is when you reset the computer for classic, when you go back in and just load another cartridge or turn it off, turn it back on again, it won't change anything. It's temporary. So you can test these GPL programs all you want to. If you go back to the title screen and come back again, it'll still be there. It doesn't go away when you do that. That's how I test RXB. The thing is, though, if you want to make it permanent, you have to make a GROM cartridge out of it, which is possible. You can make a GROM cartridge out of this if you can just save the TI basic area or wherever you're going to save it. Here I'm messing around with the speed of the Classic 99 to show how it gets faster or slower, just for the fun of it. So there you go. There's the second demo. And I'll have more coming your way. There's more of the packages I can show you and more stuff I can show you. You'll learn more each time.